Sky in the night. What? You try to talk about a lot of things.
No, I'm
So,
just thinking, yeah,
Yeah.
is it that walking out in the night and you're looking at the night
the sky.
with like,
Yeah, you're not
stars and
far
whatnot.
off.
Really?
You're not far off.
Yeah.
Now, as the topic of the day for Rise for Education, Night Sky, humans have been looking at and learning about the night sky since the first days of ancient civilization. Understanding the night sky allowed early humans to navigate across land and sea. It also allowed us to invent calendars and think beyond the experiences of the everyday. Now, the scientific study of what we see in the night is called astronomy. Now, astronomy has helped us understand that what we see in the night sky are enormous but very distant objects moving around in space. These include stars, comets, and planets. We also now know that we live on just another one of these planets, and we call it Earth, because of the night sky. Now there is a lot. I'm actually thinking about the whole galactic thing. That's another topic that I want to actually just touch on in a bit. But then there is a lot we can learn and appreciate with our eyes alone. This provides an excellent starting point to learn more about astronomy. Now, stars, when you look at the night sky, almost all of the shining dots you see are stars. Almost all. Now, stars are enormous balls of gas held together by their own gravity. A process called nuclear fusion occurs within them. Now, nuclear fusion releases a lot of energy in the form of heat and light. Now, the nearest star to us is the sun. The light it produces is the only source of heat for the Earth's surface. Without it, our world would be nothing more than a frozen rock. The sun is 1.3 million times bigger than the Earth and 147.23 million kilometers away. Chai. Most stars are much further away. Now, the nearest star after the sun is Alpha Breakfast Show. I'm kidding. The nearest star after the sun is Alpha Centauri, and that is a 41 point hilly. These are trillion. We're in the trillions now. 41.3 trillion kilometers away. Stars still inspire scientists today. They are developing ways in which nuclear fusion, similar to that performed in stars, might be used on Earth as a new source of energy. Now, guidance for stargazing. Stargazing is best done in clear nights. Now, clouds and dust will obscure the stars, making them harder to see. Stars are also harder to see if there are other sources of light, such as fires or torches. They can make it harder for your eyes to adjust to the star's level of brightness. The best stargazing is done away from cities. I was about to talk about this, Toby. Toby, have you been to Joburg and looked up in the city center?
I haven't looked up.
Yeah, try looking up at night. You won't see not one dot. Like, I was like, wait, wow. I see stars every time I'm in Lesotho, Masi, wherever. But Joburg, you guys don't have stars here?
You guys know what stars are?
Yeah, so Khanti is the lights and whatnots that actually obscure the vision. Now, the best stargazing, like I said, is done away from cities. They can produce a lot of light, which is scattered by the atmosphere, making many stars invisible. Now, one way to help you spot faint stars is to look away from where you think the star is. Oh, that's dope. Your eyes are actually more sensitive to light at the edges of your vision, meaning you will find it easier to spot stars. This is why we actually catch those shooting stars. It's not because you looked directly at the shooting star. It's because you saw it with your third eye. We call it the third eye.
Yeah.
So you
Why
saw
you
a little movement, and then you're like, all right, shooting star. That's what they literally say. Okay, try looking away from where the star to spot a star. Probably try looking away from it, and that's how basically you actually catch. Okay, there's a star there.
Right. So
Yeah.
is it my movement that causes the whole, shooting star effect, or is it actually a shooting star and then I so happen to see
It's
it?
actually a shooting star.
Right.
But you noticed it with your
Right.
third eye.
Cool. Cool.
Because that movement,
So-
hey,
Yeah, like you see
yeah.
somebody disappearing. Like, I think I just.
I think I just saw.
Right, I see that.
So they are saying it is important to remember that you should never look directly at the sun. Please don't look directly at the sun. I remember there was a time there was a solar eclipse, and shops and stores were giving out these eclipse glasses, not glasses, but plastic made or paper made of like lenses for those that will eventually, you know how we are, eventually then decide to look up and look at the solar eclipse.
But you never look. Like,
Yeah,
you always said don't look. You're like,
I did that without.
look, you look. Exactly.
Don't do what I did because I'm already experiencing problems. I actually looked up directly without the glasses,
It's not
and
like,
I was like,
it's your age.
with glasses,
got
without the
nothing
glasses,
to do
with
with.
glasses. Hey, you never know. Maybe I should eat right. Carrots.
It's got nothing to do with the poor stars. Like,
So, what are you trying to say? Are you trying to say there's
You're getting
no
old.
effect
No.
of looking at the sun directly,
I don't have any effect.
but you
Well,
look at the sun directly?
When I look at the sun, I know like momentarily, like moments after, if I look away, I see blue patches instead of seeing clearly. So maybe that does have an effect on a person's eye.
Long term. I'm talking about long term effect.
I don't know. I'm not old yet, so
So I'm the one who's got Oh, these are bullets. I didn't notice these were bullets. But anyway, like they're saying, the sun is too bright to look at. Like doing so will damage your eyesight and might even blind you. The story about Stevie Wonder. We'll look for that because he was not born blind. Stevie Wonder.
yeah, I know a couple
he
of
was
people who
not
aren't
born
Sure,
blind.
I think that's
And
the worst. Yeah.
yeah, so it's one of those things. So yeah, man. Night sky. I know there's been a lot of stories where people actually used the sky to do some things. How Jesus was found after birth.
Right.
The three wise men.
Right, follow the star.
It was following a specific star. I think I've watched. There's also this movie called The Rock is actually a voice in it. It's an animation.
Oh.
The Rock is it's right here at the tip of my tongue. But anyway, the movie it's about sailors, the culture, the tribe. They used to be sailors, but not anymore. Blah blah. So the
Moana.
daughter, Moana. Thank
Right.
you. Aish.
Yeah. Moana.
Hey, you understand?
Yeah.
So they also use stars. They even there's the hand gesture,
thing.
yeah, seven, and
Or
then
is it for north or
something like that.
something
I forgot.
Yeah. Which way is north?
Hey, so that has actually helped a lot of sailors, I know for a fact, where like it's just a vast range of water and
Kind of what star do you follow actually? Like if you had a campus and then you lost your campus, there's a star you follow that will
What's the
always
North Star?
tell you
What's a North
is
Star?
it north or south. I just forgot.
it's a North Star that you follow, but it has a name.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, yeah. That's a. You see, the thing I was telling you about Gucci, these old people are gonna. I mean, this wise people are gonna.
The elder. All right.
LD
Yeah.
are gonna pass on, and they haven't taught us so much.
True.
You know.
True. But scripture, like they say, if you want to hide something from a black person, put it away.
Yeah, but like that's the thing. We
Yeah.
blacks, because we believe in communism, and we how do I put it? Like we
Anyhow.
don't read, we speak.
Yeah.
You get what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So we're not gonna spend time
Times going through-
writing things. Like if imagine back then,
Sure.
if you're like reading stuff and somebody's there, like what are you doing?
Yeah, what's wrong with
you?
you?
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like we gather and we talk. That's why we have body homo and stuff. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So that's just us. You know, and
Nature.
moving that out, and then now we have to think the new age of learning is through books. It's sad because it also isolates people. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
someone is probably listening. Is like, and books are for white people. I'm hey, my nigga, understand? Wait, dog. Like, go back in history. Actually,
Yeah.
you'll find okay. Scrolls,
Yeah.
scriptures, and whatnots were,
You know?
were here for us. Ethiopia is very rich. Apart from Egypt, Ethiopia is very rich in terms of history. African history or religious history or anything like history. Ethiopia on all those scrolls that are found randomly.
You just said a scroll, bro. You know what I mean? You hear a scroll, you're like, oh, Aladdin. You know, back in the times. Or maybe watch too much movies. But, stuff like the Aurora, I'd love to see that happen just
Yeah.
before. And, I guess I still got to do a little bit of traveling. But I think there's a lot of people call them omens. If you read The Alchemist also, you learn Guti, the universe and the environment is always communicating things to us. It's just we don't know how to interpret it.
Yeah, true.
So that's why I'm saying this. Well, people. Like, but yeah, that's a segment on right for education. Being taught on night skies. Yes.
Yep.
Anything missing?
Nix.
Cool
Nix.
stuff. Yeah, well, tomorrow we will be sharing another article, another more content on things we do not know. I would always say it's all about general knowledge.
Yeah.
And yeah, still listening to the Alpha Breakfast right here on Sky Alpha HD Radio to the stars. It is 32 after 8. Having that, let's just go on a short commercial break. This one coming through from Mozart. It is yeah.
One of my favorite.
I know you love him. I know you love him.
I love her.
Oh, you love
The lead singer.
her.
Like she. Yeah, I know.